Well, hi everyone. Today we are going to record a session that is career and business management after class 12th. So first of all, we must be able to understand that what sort of personalities which are needed to get into business management courses. And what exactly is business management, what will be learning when you are approaching for 3 years and 5-year graduation and post-graduation courses. So this is what is demanded at the first hand. So when we talk about career and business management, we need to first analyze that what is business and what is management. So when you talk about a business activity, that is any economic activity which is being done to earn profit, that is called business, and management is the art of getting things done through others to achieve the profits for the organization. So when you talk about business management as a course, so apart from all these theoretical knowledge, what is being imparted is the practicality of the system. You will be taught that the business organizations in the industry, how they perform, what all of the particular departments that they are having, whether it is front end operation or back end operation, how they are synergizing the things and how they are going to achieve the profits in the longer run. So when you talk about a business management graduate, basically they are being, indulged into different kind of things. So I'm going to start with the very first PPT. I'll be using a PPT PowerPoint presentation here, by which I'll be able to give you some insights related to the career and business management. So let's talk about these management courses in detail after class 12. When we talk about business organization, the business organization is working into two modules. One is front end operation, that is front office functional areas, and second one is the back office functional areas. So when you talk about any business firm, it has got two kind of departments, one which is into front end, another one which is into the back end. But when you talk about the business organization, these two are the very important tools. Any company cannot survive anything without it. So these two are the two phases of a coin which are required in any business organization. When you talk about front end organization, front end support system, so that comes business development, sales, marketing, customer service, and into the back end operation, all these gray color boxes are coming in that. So when you are getting into the business management graduation, what exactly that you are being taught, that is the functionality of any business organization. And when you will be getting into the management graduation degree, so here all the things are being taught to you, theoretical as well as practical. And that is how people are able to achieve success and beyond their expectations. You might see that people who have passed out their MBA degrees, now they are working with the topmost corporates with the tag of CEOs also. They are the one who are the decision makers, they are the one who are the visionaries for any of the organization. So when you talk about career and business management, they are demanded in all the corporates, all the companies in India and outside India. So let's have some more insights. What is business management? If I ask you simply that what is business management, what comes first in our mind, that is customer and their needs. This is what exactly is being taught to you during class 11th and 12th business studies. But here we need to understand that what is the practical utility of these subjects, why you were being taught these commerce related subject in class 11th and 12th, because afterwards you have wonderful opportunity to build up your career into the field of this business management careers. So when you talk about business management, it is just to understand the requirements of the masses, it is to understand the requirements of the audience, and then to validate whether this requirement seriously exists in the market or not. Afterwards, you design something, you offer something in terms of products, in terms of services, so you design it and then you develop it. Finally, you convert into the services, you convert into the products which will be offering to the customers. Then you try to test it. So there will be proper segment where we are going to test these things, and afterwards we are going to deploy. So these 6 steps of any management organizations where all sort of management is involved, all the functionals departments of the organization are involved. So what exactly happens when you are getting into the management organization, when you are getting for a management role, you will be getting your chances to work at any stage of organization. So nowadays, whether it is a service industry company or maybe a product based company, they all require business graduates, they all require MBAs, but since MBA is a post-graduation degree, and at the same time we know that there is BBA, there is BMS, these are the graduation degree. So after 12th, if you are watching my video, you must be able to understand that after 12th we should go for a graduation first. And when you want to talk about graduation, so normally there will be 2-3 things which will be coming into your mind. That could be BBA, that could be BCom, that could be BMS, BBM and BBS, these kind of courses that you might have heard about. So let's talk that what makes us a lot of sense, what is the particular degree that we should actually go after class 12. So when you talk about course curriculum for BBA, BBS or BMS, first of all, let me tell you that these BBA, BBS and BMS are the same courses. There is no difference as such. Only the names have been changed into different universities, into different states. Otherwise, the course content will be almost same. You can see the papers. Why I'm showing you these papers? Because most of the times, students are having a myth in their mind that when we get into BBA sort of thing, we require mathematics a lot. But let me tell you guys that the involvement of the mathematics into BBA courses, it is least. Because here if the maths is involved, it is practical maths, that how you can utilize mathematics into the business organization. This is what is needed. So any type of integration, differentiation, these are not the part of it in most of the universities I'm talking about. So don't get afraid that I didn't have maths, I'm basically from arts background, from humanities or vocational, or basically I'm commerce without maths student, or I'm PCB student, then BBA is not my cup of tea. If you're thinking this, probably you are wrong at the same time. Because most of the organizations, if you look at their hierarchy, you'll get to know that in most of the organizations, the top management includes the people from business management background. They all have done their MBA as per the post-graduation, and they might be coming from the business management programs. So what I would suggest you guys, that if you're looking this video, if you're watching this video and you're planning for BBA, you're planning for BMS, this is the right time that you go through with all these subjects one more time. You should look at the subjects and you get to identify that there's only one paper of quantitative technique which is there into entire BBA. And this quantitative technique is basically the utility of mean, median and mode kind of questions, which were taught to you during your class 10th also and 11th and 12th if you are from maths. So you might have done the statistics, that is the part of the business curriculum. Okay, so don't just get afraid because you don't have maths. You can simply get into BBA and that could be one of the finest opportunity for you. Let's have some more insights related to BBA. Most of the time, kids are coming and they are asking me, sir, whether should I go for BCom or BBA? Because in North India, if you talk about entire Delhi NCR, people have just one perception. If I get 95 plus, I would probably prefer to get into Delhi University for BCom honors. At the same time, they forget, as in my previous lectures, I have recorded how to choose a career. There I have talked about academic degree and the professional degrees. Here also, BCom honors or BCom pass, these kind of degrees are coming into the vertical of academic degrees, whether at the same time BBA is a degree based upon the professional degrees, professional curriculum. So when you are going for BCom, normally no matter that if you score 99%, you are taking admission into topmost universities and colleges of India, but still you are gaining just an academic degree where more and more knowledge will be based on theoretical exposure. But at the same time, when you are going for BBA or BMS, which are the professional degrees, so here you are getting your exposure in terms of practicality. That means whatever is being taught to you inside the campus, you will be having one project and that should be done practically. So here you learn all kind of things which are requirement of the corporates. If you want to work into the corporate segment, you must know how to take presentations, you must know how to prepare the projects, how to write a report, how to do the research, how to do an internship into the different organizations, how to report to your bosses, and all these things will be taught at the time that you are getting in a professional degree, and that is BBA. So anytime any kid who is coming to me, it is always that we recommend you for the professional degree, but at the same time we also consider your interests, your capabilities and your aptitude, and at the same time we should also look at that what is the college, which college that exactly you are getting the moment you are writing the entrance examinations for BBA. So it depends on various factors. So this question cannot be summarized till the time you cannot sit with me one-on-one and you are not taking counseling sessions. So I hope I'm making sense to you. Next, what are the courses which are there into the field of business management after class 12th in India? So I'll be talking about some different type of entrance examinations after class 12, where most of the time kids can get the admission on the basis of entrances itself. So first thing, why to get into integrated program in management? You know that there are certain universities nowadays in India which are offering you integrated 5-year integrated programs, which are graduation along with post-graduation, like Narsi Monji, IIM Indore, SB Hyderabad, Mumbai University. They all are offering you 5-year integrated program. So when you are getting into 5-year integrated program, you know what is happening. If you go for a graduation after 12th, it is just for 3 years. But if you go for graduation plus post-graduation, colleges are taking 5 years. They are making a lot of changes in your personality. So if you are getting into 5-year integrated program in any of the university, that makes a lot of sense that you go for 5-year integrated program. But anyways, that would depend that which particular university that you want to try into and where you are getting your selection. So let's talk little more about IIM Indore. Let's see that what all of the things which are there in IIM Indore. If you talk about IIMs, I know that most of you must be knowing that what are IIMs. IIMs are Indian Institute of Management. Indian Institute of Management, they are the topmost institutions across India to pursue your post-graduation degree and diplomas, which is MBA or PGDBM or PGDM program after graduation. But you know that in 2013-2015 in between, you know, IIM Indore came into existence so vastly. Otherwise, they have started their program in 2010, but they came into the existence. The majority of the kids were start knowing about IIMs after 12th, because IIM Indore, which is one of the finest IIM in India, they started a 5-year integrated program after class 12th, and the name of that particular course was given Integrated Program in Management. So this is 5-year integrated program. The form of IIM Indore, sometime it comes somewhere in the month of February, sometime it comes in the month of March also. The minimum eligibility criteria to apply for IIM Indore is that you should have 60% marks, bare minimum 60% marks in class 10th and 12th, and on the basis of that you may apply for IIM Indore entrance exam. The entrance exam will be having 3 major segments but divided into 2 segments. One is quant along with logical reasoning. So quant is mathematics. So maths along with logical reasoning, altogether 60 questions, and English, which is general English including vocabulary, grammar, reading comprehension, altogether 40 questions. So altogether there will be 100 questions in IIM Indore entrance examination. Paper sometime it takes place online also, and when you are going for the examination, go with that your strategy, that how you have to prepare for the examination, because most of the time what we have seen that kids are applying for IIMs but they do not have their strategies the moment they are going for their examinations of the real time value. Okay, if you are writing this particular entrance examination, you are clearing it, so we'll have to go through with one interview round, where the interview round, in that particular round you might be asked questions related to your family background, your educational background, maybe some of the subjects, history, polity, geography, economics, world economy. The question can be asked from anywhere in the world. So you need to be very much ready with your content the moment you are appearing for the interviews of IIM Indore. There will be total 120 seats, and the average salary within 100% placement is approximately 17 lakh to 20 lakh rupees per annum in IIM Indore once you complete this particular degree. So if you are in class 12th, you are planning something bigger into the field of business management, this is my hardcore recommendation, apply for IIM Indore. Next option guys, if you have maths in 12th. If you have opted for maths in 12th and you are writing the examination and you feel so that you will be able to pass your mathematics exam along with other subjects, and you feel so that you can get 60% marks aggregate in best 4 subjects, so you may apply for Delhi University joint admission test. Let me repeat you that Delhi University, which is prime target for most of the kids across North India, Under Delhi University, there is an entrance examination called DUJAT. Under DUJAT, that is Delhi University Joint Admission Test, there will be 3 courses which are BMS, BFIA and BBA. BMS stands for Bachelor's in Management Studies, which is equivalent to BBA. This is just equivalent to BBA. BFIA is BBA in Financial and Investment Analysis, where from day 1 you would have your specialization into field of finance, and BBE is Bachelor in Business Economics. So here you are going to learn the business economics, which is practical economics, which is utilized into the corporates. So if you have got just 60% marks you are expecting in best 4 subject, you may apply for Delhi University Asia's topmost degrees, which are namely BMS, BFIA and BBE. Last year under BMS there were 9 colleges, out of which the topmost college remains Shahid Sukhdev College of Business Studies, which is in Delhi, and the part where it is located is Rohini. Second college is Deen Dayal Upadhyay and third is Keshav Mahavidyalaya. Apart from these 3 topmost colleges, there were certain other colleges which participated. Altogether for BMS there were 9 colleges. BFIA, which is Bachelor's in Financial and Investment Analysis, here you are going to learn the financials of any company and the investment analysis, that where the company should invest their profits. So that particular degree has been offered by 2 colleges. One is Shahid Sukhdev College of Business Studies and another one is Shahid Bhagat Singh College of Business Studies. BBE is Bachelor's in Business Economics. Guys, this query comes to me many times. You know, when kids are asking, sir, whether should I go for economic honors or BBE. So let me tell you, just like I talked about BBA versus BCom, similarly here we can talk about economic honors versus BBE, because BBE stands as one of the professional degree, and this particular degree talks about price, demand, supply and market conditions practically. So you can become one of the business analysts who might work with the topmost corporates, with the topmost companies in the world, who can work as a business analyst and can help out company to formulate their strategies. And for BBE there are 10 to 12 colleges which are supposed to participate in 2019. So under Delhi University's Act, there will be only one form that you are supposed to fill up. Form will be out somewhere in the month of April and May. Entrance exam jointly will be happening for all 3 courses and approximately 22 colleges this year, and entrance exam will be taking place in the month of June. This is one of the finest career option for the maths stream students. I mean, these stands as one of the finest degrees in Asia into the field of business management. So in case you are planning for business management and you are just watching this video, you should have in your mind that Delhi University JAT, which is Joint Admission Test, is waiting for you. Okay. Next career option, since in BMS I talked about that anybody who has maths can apply for DUJAT, but under BBA anybody can apply for it. Whether you have maths, you don't have maths, you are coming from arts, commerce, vocational or science background, you can go for BBA, that is Bachelor's in Business Administration. Bachelor's in Business Administration, basically this is 3 years graduation degree. Okay, but the moment you are getting into BBA, there are different sort of BBAs. We can further bifurcate into 5 to 6 divisions. So one is BBA in banking and insurance. Anybody who is getting to BBA in banking and insurance, they have better understanding that how they can pursue the degree into the banking systems. So you know that banking is an organization, banking is a company, they have different functional departments. So when you are getting into BBA, you will be taught all the functionalities of the bank. You must be knowing that what banks do, what are the insurance systems, what are the strategies, what are the planning. So by the time that you are approaching for your 3rd year, you might have an opportunity to work with a bank when you are getting your campus placements. If you have started working with the banks after pursuing this particular degree, maybe into the private banks, my recommendation will be that you might start for government jobs. You appear for the government jobs because since you are coming from the banking background, you have already worked with the private banks, you have fair opportunity to get selected into government jobs as well. Second specialization is tour and travel. So when you talk about BBA in tour and travel, there is a specific college, let me talk about that, and that is IITTM, which is Indian Institute of Tourism and Travel Management, which is being run by Central Government of India. It has got 5 campus. The nearest branch across Delhi NCR, that is Noida, otherwise the topmost campus is in Gwalior. Okay, then we have got computer aided management. So BBA in computer aided management. Under BBA in computer aided management, 2 degrees have been merged. I mean, BBA along with BCA was merged, and they have created a new program which talks about management at the same time along with IT. So we know that every company has its own IT department. So if you want to work as an IT specialist in any of the company from any of the industry, you might pursue computer aided management and you may start working with the topmost corporates for the IT department. Then we have got BBA in office management. There are certain universities in India which are offering you especially the courses related to BBA in office management, where you might get a job related to admin. This is wonderful opportunity for the girls as well. Then we have got BBA in general. So under BBA in general, let's say you opted for BBA in general. So there are 4 specialization which will be decided at the time of 3rd year, that you may choose one upon these 4, and that is marketing, human resource management, finance management and information technology management. That will be decided at the time of 3rd year. So in case you are writing the BBA entrance exam, you may opt banking and insurance, which is a specialization from day 1. Tour and travel specialization from day 1, computer aided management specialization into IT from day 1, office management specialization into admin from day 1, and in general your specialization will be decided into 3rd year itself. Let's have some insights related to entrance examinations, that what all are the topmost entrance examinations which are happening across India for this thing. Guys, let me tell you that if you can migrate to Mumbai, so Mumbai University has started a wonderful program called BBA plus MBA 5-year integrated program. But the fact is that in Mumbai University, the form filling and the entrance examinations will happen offline. So anybody who wants to appear for Mumbai University will have to go to Mumbai, will have to fill up the form there, will have to appear the entrance examination there itself. Okay, apart from Mumbai University, we have got Narsee Monjee, which is there in Mumbai. It is one of the fantastic university. We got IP University, which includes of 100+ colleges, more than 10,000+ seats. We got Symbiosis, which has got their 3 branches in Pune, Noida and Hyderabad. We have IIM Indore, that we have specifically previously we have talked about. We got St. Xavier's Mumbai, Zim Bhubaneswar, which is Xavier's Institute of Management in Bhubaneswar, Christ College Bangalore, Bharati Vidyapeeth Delhi and Pune, Jamia Millia Islamia Delhi. Similarly, we have got Banastali Vidyapeeth in Jaipur for girls specifically, UCBS Shimla, Amity University and different other colleges which are taking the part into the business management courses. Guys, let me tell you that business management is one of the best career option. If you want to get into this, you will have to go through with entrance exams. And what are the test areas when you want to get into the business management course? So there will be 5 things that you are supposed to study. One is mathematics, which is quantitative aptitude. Under quantitative aptitude, you will be asked the question starting from 6th to 10th, like percentage, profit and loss, time, speed and distance, time and work, ratio, proportion, profit and partnership, these kind of tests. But when you are appearing for IIM Indore and DUJAT, the question from 11th and 12th maths would also be the part of the entrance exam. When you talk about English, so it includes of vocabulary, grammar and reading comprehension. Then we have logical reasoning. General knowledge includes of current affairs for last 1 year, latest happening into the industry, as well as the static GK like history, geography, polity, science and economics. And there is a major segment under general knowledge, that will be business aptitude. So under business aptitude, you will be taught, you will be asked the questions related to the business management. You'll be asked the question based upon the logos of the company, based upon the taglines, brand ambassadors, merger and acquisition. So different kind of questions which are related to the business management. So anyone who wants to get into business management, they firstly try to get into 3 years or 5 years graduation or post graduation immediately, and they should seek the admission with the topmost universities in India or across the world. You should never compromise with the brand value of the colleges. What is needed, that first you try to get a best rank by preparing with the best institution like Career Leaders. So what I would recommend you guys, in case you are watching this video, I know that will be having a lot of confusion, you might be having a lot of queries. So what I would request you can walk into our center, Career Leaders in Lakshmi Nagar, Delhi, attend one-on-one career counseling session with our counselors, and you may also prepare for your entrances immediately after your board examinations. We have already started the admission processes. So wish you all the best and thank you so much. I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you. Thanks so much.